Ever wondered how female narcissists react when confronted? You gather your courage, you address the lies, the manipulations, the subtle put-downs, and then they unleash a torrent of reactions that can leave you speechless. Today we're diving into the surprising and often shocking ways female narcissists respond when their carefully crafted facade is challenged. We will explore the various defense mechanisms they employ to deflect blame, maintain control, and protect their fragile egos. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding these tactics is the first step towards protecting yourself from their emotional manipulation. Get ready to unmask the drama, because we're about to expose the truth behind their reactions. Let's begin. Have you ever tried to hold a female narcissist accountable for their actions, only to find yourself caught in a web of blame shifting and victimhood? It's a classic tactic employed to deflect responsibility and evoke sympathy from those around them. Suddenly, they transform into the injured party, masterfully painting you as the aggressor. They'll twist the narrative, minimize their own behavior, and magnify any perceived slight against them. You might hear phrases like, "You're always making me out to be the bad guy," or "You just don't understand how much I've been through." Don't be fooled. This is a calculated strategy to elicit guilt and maintain control over the situation. They may even go as far as fabricating stories or exaggerating past experiences to garner your sympathy and undermine your credibility. You'll find yourself questioning your own perceptions, wondering if you were actually the one in the wrong. This tactic is particularly effective because it preys on our natural empathy. We are wired to feel compassion for those who appear to be suffering. However, it's crucial to remember that empathy without boundaries is like a vehicle without brakes. Dangerous. Don't fall into the trap of self-blame or doubt. Recognize this manipulation for what it is, a desperate attempt to avoid accountability. Keep in mind that genuine remorse and accountability are absent from their repertoire. Their goal is not to resolve the issue, but to preserve their image and maintain the upper hand. Remember, you are not responsible for their emotions or their choices. Stay strong in your truth and refuse to be manipulated by their crocodile tears. One of the most insidious tactics employed by female narcissists is gaslighting, a form of psychological manipulation designed to make you question your own sanity. They'll deny your reality, contradict your memories, and invalidate your feelings, leaving you feeling confused, disoriented, and doubting your own perceptions. It's like a slow, steady drip of poison that erodes your sense of self. You might hear phrases like, "That never happened," "You're imagining things," or "You're being too sensitive." They might even feign concern, saying, "Are you feeling okay? You seem stressed." This insidious tactic is often subtle and difficult to pinpoint, making you question your own grip on reality. You begin to doubt your memories, your judgment, and even your sanity. The insidiousness of gaslighting lies in its ability to chip away at your self-esteem and confidence. As you increasingly question your perceptions, you become more reliant on the narcissist for validation and reassurance, a dangerous cycle that further tightens their grip on you. It's crucial to remember that your feelings and experiences are valid. Don't allow anyone, especially a narcissist, to invalidate your reality. Keep a journal to document events, conversations, and your feelings. This can serve as a tangible reminder of your experiences and help you counter their attempts to rewrite history. Trust your gut instincts. If something feels off or if you sense that you are being manipulated, pay attention to those feelings. Remember, you are not going crazy. You are simply being subjected to a very real and very damaging form of emotional abuse. Behind the carefully constructed facade of charm and composure, many female narcissists harbor a wellspring of rage. When their sense of superiority is threatened or their control is challenged, this rage can erupt with volcanic force. You might witness sudden outbursts of anger, venomous insults, and even property damage. This intense rage is often used to intimidate, silence, and regain control of the situation. They may lash out verbally using cutting remarks, personal attacks, and cruel insults to demean and belittle you. The goal is to make you feel small, insignificant, and afraid to challenge them again. This anger can be particularly unsettling because it often appears out of nowhere, disproportionate to the situation at hand. This unpredictability keeps you walking on eggshells, constantly afraid of triggering another outburst. It's important to remember that this anger is not your fault. It stems from their own deep-seated insecurities and fragile sense of self. Do not engage with their rage. Attempts to reason with them or defend yourself will likely be met with more aggression. Instead, prioritize your safety. If possible, remove yourself from the situation. If you feel threatened, do not hesitate to call for help. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect, and you have the right to set boundaries against this type of abusive behavior. Female narcissists are often masters of charm and manipulation, able to effortlessly switch between different personas to suit their needs. When confronted, some may turn on the charm, attempting to sweet-talk their way out of accountability. They might shower you with compliments, offer insincere apologies, or make grand promises of change. Don't be fooled by this sudden shift in demeanor. It's often a calculated tactic designed to disarm you, regain your trust, and ultimately maintain control. They might employ guilt trips, playing on your emotions to make you feel bad for doubting them. You might hear phrases like, "After all I've done for you," or "I thought we had something special." This manipulation can be incredibly effective, especially if you have a history with the narcissist. You want to believe that they are capable of change, that the charming person you once knew is still there. However, it's crucial to remember that actions speak louder than words. Don't fall for empty promises or superficial displays of affection. Pay attention to their patterns of behavior. Has anything truly changed, or are they simply recycling the same manipulative tactics? Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Remember, you deserve genuine respect and accountability, not just fleeting moments of charm and manipulation. Silence can be deafening, especially when wielded by a female narcissist. The silent treatment is a powerful form of emotional manipulation designed to punish, control, and make you feel invisible. They might disappear from your life, ignoring your calls, texts, and attempts at communication. This sudden withdrawal can be incredibly jarring, leaving you feeling anxious, confused, and desperate for their attention. The silent treatment preys on your need for connection and validation, creating a sense of unease and uncertainty. You might find yourself questioning what you did wrong, overanalyzing every interaction, and bending over backwards to regain their favor. This tactic is often employed to regain control after a perceived slight or challenge to their authority. By withdrawing their attention, they aim to make you feel insignificant and punish you for stepping out of line. It's essential to recognize that the silent treatment is not a sign of your worthiness or a reflection of your actions. It's a calculated manipulation tactic used to maintain power and control in the relationship. Resist the urge to chase after them or plead for their attention. Doing so only reinforces their behavior and diminishes your own power. Instead, use this time to focus on yourself. Reconnect with friends, engage in activities you enjoy, and remind yourself of your own value. Remember, you deserve to be heard, and you are worthy of communication that is respectful and reciprocated. Understanding these reactions is crucial for protecting your mental health and navigating interactions with female narcissists more effectively. Remember, knowledge is power, and by recognizing these tactics, you can avoid falling prey to their manipulations. Don't blame yourself. Their reactions are a reflection of their own insecurities and psychological makeup, not your worth as a person. You deserve to be treated with respect, dignity, and kindness. Stay informed, set strong boundaries, and prioritize your well-being. And remember, you are not alone. Understanding these reactions can help you navigate interactions with female narcissists more effectively. Stay informed and protect your mental health.